Acetaminophen 500 mg tablet compared to Tylenol 500 mg tablet. How the medication works. Acetaminophen fights against pain by stopping the central in-brain production of prostaglandins, which are important substances that cause swelling, and by increasing the pain tolerance. It fights against fever by stopping fever-producing substances at the hypothalamus. It usually starts working after 30 minutes. Indications. You have to be greater than 12 years old to take this medication. It can be used for headache or pain, so you would take 1 to 2 tablets by mouth every 4 to 6 hours as needed for pain or headache. Or you can take this medication for fever, which you would take 1 to 2 tablets by mouth every 4 to 6 hours as needed for fever. Some of the adverse effects of acetaminophen are GI gastrointestinal upset, itching, or liver failure, but generally it is well tolerated. So what are the exclusions for self-care or reasons why someone might not want to self-treat with acetaminophen? If someone has severe head pain, has an allergy to acetaminophen, has a headache that persists for 10 days with or without treatment, is in their last trimester of pregnancy, it may be the safest option compared to ibuprofen or aspirin, but it does have a high risk of developing ADHD or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. If you are less than 8 years of age, if you have a high fever or signs of a serious infection, a history of liver disease or consumption of 3 or more alcoholic drinks per day, a headache associated with an underlying pathology or disease or is secondary to some other illness except for minor sinus headache, or has symptoms consistent with migraine, but there's no formal diagnosis previously made. So what are some drug interactions associated with acetaminophen? One is alcohol because it increases the risk of hepatotoxicity. The other one is warfarin because it may increase the INR, or the International Normalized Ratio, and there is risk of bleeding when acetaminophen dose is more than 1.3 to 2 grams per day. Or there is an interaction with other acetaminophen containing products such as pain medications or even headache treatments. And also there is the subject of pregnancy. It is safe for use, and it is also safe for use during lactation, but you should ask the doctor or a pharmacist before initiating acetaminophen. What are some special instructions for acetaminophen? You should not take more than 3 grams of acetaminophen as recommended by the Food and Drug Administration, and that is 6 tablets in 24 hours. Alcohol may increase the risk of liver damage. Be aware that many non-prescription medications may contain acetaminophen. It's recommended not to exceed 1,000 milligrams at one time to prevent toxicity.